Previously on Town Hall 10 Free to Play, we used the multi-purpose Queen Walk Baby Dragon Army. Today I'm going to discuss how much longer I will remain at Town Hall 10 and what's left to prepare for Town Hall 11. What's going on, guys? My name is Joe. Welcome back for episode 55 of the Town Hall 10 Free to Play series. And we are so close to being maxed out, but still so far away. It seems like forever, and players want to know when I'm going to Town Hall 11. And so here's the deal, guys. Today we're going to talk about some steps that we're going to be taking in order to prepare for Town Hall 11, because even though you're at Town Hall 10, you still need to plan for the future and your next move if you are trying to progress through this game in a timely manner. But before I get ahead of myself, for those of you that are new to the series, we are just under 4 months as a Town Hall 10. Only 4 months. It seems like a really long time, but it's really not that long at all. We went to Town Hall 10 with level 25 King and level 25 Queen, and now the Queen is level 40, and the King is currently under upgrade to go to level 39. Now, we're more than likely going to be using our Clan War League medals to grab a Hammer of Heroes to finish this King out. To be honest with you guys, I'm just so burnt out with hero upgrading. We did 15 levels apiece on these heroes, and I am just toast with it, and we gotta get ready for Town Hall 11 because we got another hero to upgrade once we get there, as most of you guys know. And so that's something that we need to really kind of plan for when it comes to preparations for Town Hall 10 to Town Hall 11, is what do we need to prioritize once we get up there. Now, we do have 2 builders available, and I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this Wizard Tower to level 9, and we also need to put down this Dark Elixir drill for the final time to level 7 for another 5 days as well. So that's some time taken away, and we need to go ahead and jump over to Clash Ninja website to show you what this looks like. And so according to the Clash Ninja website, I am currently at looks like 27 days remaining with 5 builders. 27 days, that's not including what we just started upgrading, and I need to add that once I'm finished recording this video. Now, we will take away this time right here by using a hammer on our Barbarian King, but you'll notice that our laboratory still has a lot of time. And so when it comes to the laboratory, we really need to think about what we're going to be using at Town Hall 11 and try to prepare our base for that. And each of us are going to have different answers for that, whether you're going to be an air attacker or a ground attacker, and you need to really understand what's really popular right now at Town Hall 11. That would be the hybrid attack. That's a really popular army with the Hog Riders and the Miners. We kind of already have those, and we just need to upgrade them once we get to Town Hall 11. And then we also have the Ice Golems, the Witches, and the Bat Army. That's a really popular one right now, as well as everybody loves the Electro Dragons. That is, again, a very popular one, but we have to get those, and then we have to upgrade them. Please pardon the interruption. We need to do a little bit of Dark Elixir farming. You guys know how this grind just never ends. It's always the same thing over and over again, but we're going to do another batch of Queen Walk Baby Dragon. I'm not gonna lie, guys, we spent so much time without our Archer Queen that it's just so much fun to use her now, you know what I mean? So I just can't help myself but want to Queen Walk now that we have the ability to do so. Alright, so we got the Queen working, got the Baby Dragon clearing out some buildings. We need to prepare her for stepping up into this enemy Queen, level 38 versus level 40. That could turn bad if we don't use a rage spell. Let's go ahead and use some wall breakers as a distraction, as well as opening up this compartment, maybe. Come on, little buddy. Oh, yep, there you go. Woo! All right. Enemy Queen is down. We do have a battle blimp that does house some sneaky goblins just to help out a little bit. We're moving this Queen into the air defense. We want to get rid of the air defense. Maybe she might go the other direction. She's just so stubborn sometimes. There she goes. She's going to take down that air defense and then come around this side of the base. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's plan for this. Let's drop a balloon to look for Seeking Air Miner 2 and make sure that she does not lose any healers. Drop Baby Dragon there. Very dead base. Oh my goodness. We are in Crystal League. We talked about Crystal League yesterday. All right, so this Queen is going to take on an Inferno Tower that was very much dead. We're going to hold on to our battle blimp. We probably won't use it in this raid. We're going to use all of our spells though. Let's go ahead and speed this Queen up to get around this base. That way we can get back into the action on what is going to be upgraded in the laboratory. And speaking of upgrades, if you are using the Clash Ninja website, I'm actually quite interested to hear how much time you have left on your bases. If you're tracking your base, how much time do you have left since you've been following this series as a Town Hall 10, and how much longer do you have to go before you are maxed out and can move on to Town Hall 11. Ooh, let's go ahead and freeze that. That's not good. That is not good at all. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to use that battle blimp because the healers are going to get taken out by that hidden Tesla if we don't do something about. Well, maybe we might be able to. Nope. Let's just have fun with the battle blimp. I can always get another one. Let's just go ahead and destroy some hidden Tesla, at least this one hidden Tesla, and use a rage spell on our queen yet again. And whammy! Goodbye, hidden Tesla. No more hidden Tesla for you, buddy. Let's go ahead and send some baby dragons in right. Let's just do this right here. We're out of baby dragons, so all we have was the one. Let's go ahead and send the balloons in there then. And the queen is going to work her way around. Looks like we have one more dark elixir drill and about 34 seconds remaining. So let's go ahead and speed up this queen, get her around, get rid of these wall breakers. That way we can reset the army, and let's use her ability. That way she can get some archers out there to help out a little bit, even though there was a mortar. Got all the dark elixir good to go. Let's go ahead and get back into that conversation about what needs to be upgraded next in the laboratory. Before moving on into the conversation about the laboratory and its relation to a maxed out Town Hall 10 base, I have a special announcement. You guys have been asking for it for months, and the Discord team has come together, and Paradox Enigma is going to be reopened as of today. So make sure that you jot down this clan tag and check out this clan. It will be open and available to Town Hall 8 and above. No rushed bases. If you are a rushed player, go over to Paradox Reloaded instead, and if there's spots open over there, they will definitely accept you. But Paradox Enigma will be opened as of today, so make sure that you come over and check out the clan if you are in need of a clan. If you have a really good clan, stay where you're at and help your clanmates out. But this is just basically helping you guys out that are unable to find a clan, and you're trying to get some of those siege machines, and you're trying to have a little bit more fun with your gameplay. No, my main account will not be in this clan, but I will have probably the Joe V5 account in this clan. But regardless, just putting that information out there for you guys, and you need to understand that this clan is available for you guys. Now, if you are more interested in additional requirements on this clan, make sure that you're in our Discord server, which there is a link down in the description below for you. And we are rapidly approaching 13,000 members on Discord. Outstanding group of people that are helping each other out in a massive community at this point. So anyways, when we get into our laboratory, most of you guys know, if you followed me on the stream the other night, we put down the clone spell per your request. You guys said that you want me to do the clone spell, and it makes sense. The Electron is a very strong technique, even in the higher Town Hall levels. Once we progress into Town Hall 11, this will be a very good army to use without our heroes, when our heroes are currently under upgrade. So naturally, we have the clone spell down for level 2, but we do not have the elixir in order to upgrade it again, but this will be possibly the next upgrade after our bat spells. So I'm kind of trying to prioritize with 27 days remaining on this base, knowing that we're going to use a hammer on our Barb King to eliminate 7 days. We're going to have more than likely 20 days remaining on the Town Hall 10 before we move on to Town Hall 11. So we need to prepare our laboratory no matter what. We've discovered this throughout gameplay at Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9, and now Town Hall 10, that our laboratory is always going to be behind until we get to maximum level, and we can pretty much play however we want to play up at Town Hall 13 if that's the highest level in the next year. But anyways, we're focusing on clone spell, getting our bat spells done, and I believe that the next item will more than likely be the poison spell. We still have 2 levels to go on this one. It just fell behind during our progress, and so we're going to have to get this leveled up. And by the time we finish the poison spell, according to my notes, we should be about 4 days out from going to Town Hall 11. And so most of you guys know that I have a book of buildings specifically for the Town Hall, so we more than likely will put the minions down. I don't really know. We still have the Lava Hound to do as well. Not really positive if we're going to still be around for another Clan War Leagues, so we're going to have to see how this plays out in the upcoming weeks. But I know for a fact that we're going to definitely be upgrading our clone spell to level 3, upgrading our bat spells to level 3, and definitely upgrading our poison spell 2 more times, because those are spells that I use very often. And I also want to talk about bats before we move on to Town Hall 11. And after review of all this information, I just realized that we have to claim 80,000 dark elixir in order to put the bat spell down for upgrade again. Oh my goodness, 80,000. But we're at 42,000, and we have 2 of our dark drills down for upgrade right now, and that has never stopped me before, so we are definitely going to make this happen. Let me go ahead and move this queen inside this compartment. We dropped a little bit too many wall breakers there. Probably should have held on to a few there, but it's okay. Queen's going to step up into this compartment. I hope. Maybe. Let's drop a balloon to look for Seeking Air Mines. Cannot forget to do that. We don't want to lose any healers as we move into the base. But she's taking on, looks like 2 different cannons here, so we definitely need to help her out before she steps up into any additional defenses, and hold on to our wall breakers for a little bit longer before she gets any deeper. Let's go ahead and do... All right, now that she's in there, let's go ahead and release some wall breakers. Let's go ahead and freeze that queen. You thought you were gonna do something. What's up? All right, let's go ahead and drop another rage spell right there and release 2 more wall breakers to possibly open up that compartment. We also have our battle blimp yet again. I know a lot of you guys out there say that you cannot get the battle blimps and you can't get the siege machines, but if you can, you definitely should try to get them because they're just a lot of fun to use, and Town Hall 10 can get them, you know what I mean? So if I don't present any material showing them in use, a lot of players are going to want to know how to use them. So we want to make sure that we can provide that type of information for all players. Now, where's this queen going to go? She's going to go up into that elixir storage. I'm trying to base the rest of this raid off of where she's going to move next. All right, let's go ahead and send the battle blimp in right here and do some damage to that expo as well as that air sweeper. Another rage spell, and looks like the queen was going to be successful. Oh, I love that thing. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. All right, let's go and get some baby dragons down around this base and help out get the rest of this dark elixir. We got 700 dark elixir. Not really too concerned about the 3-star. Not really too concerned about, much of anything when it comes to this army. Just trying to get as much loot as possible off this base. Let's go ahead and freeze that wizard tower for a moment. Queen is caught up on a wall. She's going to move into the base a little deeper here in a second. Let's use her ability, and let's go ahead and possibly freeze that air defense. Let's freeze that air defense to give those balloons a little bit more time to get in there and take them down. Queen's going to eliminate that final expo, and the baby dragons are flanking in from the top side of the base. Looks like we're out of air defenses, so we might be able to secure the 3-star off of this base. I don't recall there being any Inferno towers, so naturally we should be able to 3-star this base if we have enough time. Looks like the final air sweeper is going to go down. Queen's a little distracted on some air set skeleton traps. Baby dragons will be successful eliminating that final cannon. And what did we miss? Oh my hot Lanta, look at look at the noob moment. Look at the noob moment. 11 seconds, 10, 9. Can we get, where are the baby dragons at? Where are the baby dragons? Oh my gosh, 4, 3. Can we do, oh, for the win. Oh, yes, got it. Very nice. Got the 3-star by luck. Pure luck. All right, so I think we're going to finish up on this final raid, going after a little bit more dark elixir before we part ways. Now, I know that I mentioned earlier in the video that I enjoy queen walking. You guys know this by now. And I enjoy the fact that I have to, that I can use her now since we spent so much time during this series upgrading her, correct? Now, there's also something else about the Queen Walk that you need to understand before moving on to Town Hall 11. A lot of these armies that you are going to encounter at Town Hall 11 do require the Queen Walk, or do have a Queen Walk involved. So this is something that you need to be aware of before moving on to Town Hall 11, is that if you're not very proficient with the Queen Walk, you're going to definitely want to be able to practice with it a little bit more before you get up to a higher Town Hall level, because even though you might believe that you're really good at Town Hall 10, there's a lot of challenges at Town Hall 11 that a lot of players are unaware of until they get up there, like the incorporation of the Grand Warden. That's something that's definitely new for a lot of players. And I think I want to take out this Archer Queen with the Battle Blimp. Do you want to see this? Let's see, let's see if we can do this. Watch this Queen. She's all lit up. She's like ready to prowl. She's on the prowl. Oh, yep, come on. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Go night night. That's what you're going to do right there. But anyways, when it comes to queen walking, a lot of the armies that you use at Town Hall 11 will involve the Queen Walk. I know the hybrid requires the Queen Walk. I know that the Lalos, the Queen Charge Lalos or whatever, those require Queen Walks, and we almost messed up right there. There was a P.E.K.K.A. inside the clan castle, and I wasn't paying attention. The Queen was about to get taken out by a P.E.K.K.A., but we saved it just in time using a freeze spell. Let's go ahead and freeze that air defense a little bit longer. That way we don't lose any more of a healers. Looks like we got a bulk of the Dark Elixir off of this base. Let's go ahead and bring a few additional, let's see here, where's that queen at? Let's go ahead and speed her up. We still got a minute remaining. We're going to try to get a little bit more off of this base. There's 64,000 Dark Elixir left on this base. Let's go ahead and bring some balloons in and release a baby dragon right there. But anyways, the point behind all this queen walking is to prepare for the next level. Even though she has to be upgraded another 10 levels to level 50 at Town Hall 11, we're going to have to go back into that stage where we're continuously upgrading her, but we're also going to try to incorporate her into a lot of our farming to practice. You got to keep that practice going no matter what you're doing. I'm going to go ahead and finish up by dropping a rage and a freeze spell possibly on that Expo, and let's go ahead and use her queen ability to go ahead and take down the Expo. Not really too concerned about this being a 3-star or not too worried about that. So we're going to go ahead and bail on it since we got a bulk of the loot off of this, and we're going to finish up the video on that note. So hopefully you get a good understanding on my plan for this base. We still have about 20 something days on defensive upgrades and resource upgrades because we still got to do those gold mines and those elixir collectors. Didn't do those in the beginning. We'll probably swap that once we move into Town Hall 11. And then we still want to try to prioritize a little bit in our laboratory. That way we can make sure that we plan for moving into the next Town Hall level. That should be one of your goals. Even though you're maxing out, you still want to plan for what you're going to be targeting next. So I'm definitely interested to hear what army are you most excited to use once you move to Town Hall 11. And that's going to be it for today, guys. If you enjoyed our content, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you have not done so already. And if you need any additional video support or you want to see the Town Hall 10 free-to-play series from the very beginning, that way you can get caught up, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.